Hey guys, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. We're going to go ahead and talk about the 19th World Tournament. Of course, this is available on global right now. And I wanted to kind of give you guys a idea as to whether this is something you should invest your time in. Of course, it's kind of hard to say, yeah, you should, but, because other things are live right now, such as, Duel Links has a tag tournament thing that they're doing with the AI. You can't take a friend with you yet. I imagine in the future that'll be a thing. Of course, Dragon Ball FighterZ just dropped, and but if you are in this weird position where you have a bunch of time on your hands, right, or you don't have any other obligations or anything like that, then let's talk about it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new for more content. Before we proceed, okay, down below in the description, there's going to be a link to Fire Emblem Heroes' Choose Your Legend vote. So what I basically am voting for in this, and I want to know what you guys are voting for as well. I'm voting for Marth from Shadow Dragon the game. So if you guys want to vote for this as well, wink, wink. Even if you don't play the game, wink, wink. Go ahead and vote for Marth, wink, wink. Not because he's my favorite character, but wink, wink. That's kind of cringy, but because I want him to get a chance to get a new unit in the game. I play this a lot, and, we may actually start bringing some Fire Emblem content to the channel. So down below in the description, I'll leave this link down there. Just take the opportunity to vote. So basically, it's pretty easy. I can't really do it now, but you just go down. If you're looking for Marth, wink, wink, you click right here, click Marth, and, just choose the hero and vote for him. So basically, whoever winds up winning this gets a new special version of their unit in the game without going into too much detail for the people that don't play or don't care about that. So link will be down below in the description, in fact. Anyways, let's go ahead and go back over here. So the prize for this World Tournament is Signs of Awakening Gohan. Now, one thing to consider about this Gohan is that he can be on the Hybrid Saiyan team. If that is a team that you are building or you aspire to build, he can be on the team. And he's not a bad unit. So supreme damage and raises his attack and defense by 30% for 3 turns. These are actually his orb stats, I imagine. Yes, they are. So these are his actual max stats. So his orb stats, looks like he gets that 3,000 boost potential system that a lot of the free-to-play units get. Because, you have to spend your time and sometimes, probably stones to refill, but as far as they're concerned, he's still a free-to-play unit. So, anyways, 2 leader skill, 2 key, for int types, and no HP boost, but 50% attack and defense. Not a viable leader in today's meta game of the game. Breaking away from dependence, he gives himself 3 key. That's actually really good. Aside from that, he gets 60% attack and defense when facing 2 or less enemies. That is literally probably 99% of this game's actual content, aside from Super Battle Road when you're fighting like 5 people, right? You fight the whole Ginyu Force or whatever in Super Battle Road, or World Tournament most of the time, unless you've eliminated a few of their characters, a couple rotations away, or like the first round of some events like Frieza's, Tech Frieza's event, for example. The first round you fight like Frieza, Shisami, Tagoma, and Sorbet. So majority of the time, that will activate. So 60% attack and defense. All in the Family is a link that is actually triggered on the Hybrid Saiyan team. I want to say kind of often. It's a link that Ultimate Gohan, the leader, has. So with Ultimate Gohan's passive alongside this 15% boost from him, if this guy's linked up with his older self, basically, that's 65% more defense. And if you're actually running the Pan too, you can actually basically get like 100% defensive boost just on one rotation, which is pretty wild. Saiyan Warrior Race, which is another link that is actually kind of useful on the team. It's not a link that this Gohan has. His int form has it, but not the actual STR Hybrid Saiyan one. Which, by the way, this guy will be cool on an intelligence team too, but he's more or less made, if you will, for the Hybrid Saiyan team. He'll be nice on an int team. He's more or less, again, made for the Hybrid Saiyan team. He has a Z-Fighter link, which is another link that Ultimate Gohan has. Saiyan Lineage, another link Ultimate Gohan has. Again, Gaze of Respect. This is just Piccolo and Gohan cards, which LR Gohan has it if you have him. Lastly, Shocking Speed, another link that, the LR Gohan, Trunks, and Ultimate Gohan leader have. So through and through, not a bad card. He gives himself attack and defensive boost. So is he worth the grind? Individually, yes. If one of 3 things is your case. If you care about collecting him as a trophy unit, because I don't know when he'll be added to the World Tournament banner. I still don't think he's even on the World Tournament banner on JP, for example. So it could be 5 or 6 months before you get a chance to get him again. If you're in that position, definitely grind for him. Now, if you're in another position where you need that last unit or you want to make your Hybrid Saiyan team better because you don't have the LR cards, definitely go for the Gohan. Or if you want to, again, find that last slot, regardless of how good your team is, maybe you have LR Gohan and LR Trunks, you just need somebody to put in that last slot. This guy's a really good unit for that slot, considering the fact that he has really, really good stats overall. Not naturally, but with orb investment, 7,000 defense to give himself 30% more, nice links. And, one thing I wanted to point out is that if you don't have the LRs, he really, really helps optimizing the Ultimate Gohan leader and making Ultimate Gohan as a leader as good as he can be, because Ultimate Gohan is a unit that's underrated because his team is freaking busted, right? His team is so damn good that he doesn't get any shine. I showed off the team yesterday or earlier today in the video. Make sure you check that out, okay? My Hyper Saiyan team is actually yesterday. And Ultimate Gohan's not even on the rotations anymore. So if you don't have a team like that, definitely go for him. Now, I know you may be wondering what the prizes are, right, and what the timetable is. So we have this courtesy of DBZ Space. This actually started last night. So it's available as of last night, and it'll be available for another 3 days or so. So keep that in mind. And then you will also get the rewards 2 days later. Now, as far as rewards go, let's go ahead and check those out. So the normal ranking rewards are right here. If you wind up somehow becoming first place, you are going to get 14 Gohans. So that's enough Gohans to get him SA10 and open all of his dupe paths. Because, yeah, that's a lot. You'll also get 3 SSR tickets, 10 Kais. But, again, I'm probably not talking to somebody that's going to wind up number 1. Number 2, it changes as well, 13. Let's bounce back to more realistic slots. Some people will wind up in 10th place. You'll get 10 of them. But really where a lot of people will end up is from, the 100 range down to the bare minimum range. You have to rank in the top 10K, I believe. Now, I think, don't quote me, but I think on JP, they actually extended this to be top 20K because the player base just expands, right? And 10K just gets harder and harder. Not to say that everybody still plays World Tournament, because I used to play it religiously. Now I just don't care about it anymore. It's too much of a grind for me personally. Not to say that as many people play it, but it's just, again, the player base of the game continually picks up every day. New people are picking up the game, installing it, and starting it. And to them, they have a renewed interest in it, or just a standard interest in it. They haven't gotten bored of it or tired of it. So they're playing a lot. So on JP, I believe that they expanded this to 20K. Again, don't quote me, but I believe that is the case. So down here, 10K, which would be the exact bare minimum to get 1 copy of this Gohan, to where you can't even unlock his potential or anything like that. If you just want to own 1 copy, okay, just for his awesome links, and he'll be a good unit from there, you have to get top 10K. But alongside him, you will get 2 Kais, 3 statues, a guaranteed SSR ticket for the guaranteed SSR World Tournament banner, which we'll look at in just a moment as well. So if we go ahead and close out of the ranking rewards, the other rewards you can get are local rewards. They're never really that big of a deal. Eventually, Piccolo will be changed, and they'll add the TN card, which will then turn into LRTN. That'll probably be for the next Global World Tournament. Keep that in mind. Now, missions. Missions are where you get things like stones, right? Because you have to use stones if you want to competitively play the World Tournament and get a higher ranking. You have to use stones to refill, right? But by playing missions, and this is what you can do, and this is what I, in fact, implore most of you guys to do, even if you don't want to go for the Gohan, this is what I am going to do, in fact. I am going to play, right? You see, you get however many wins you get a prize corresponding with that. I literally will play until I get all the orbs and all the prizes. So down here, this many points, you get more orbs. I'll definitely take the orbs. Basically, this is basically like the rewards for, 500 small, 300 medium, and 20 of the gold border, 20 of the large. Basically, you're getting like $100 worth of orbs just by playing. And the reason I say that is based off of Pilaf's Trove's ridiculous prices. So keep that in mind, guys. If you just play up to 10K or 10 million, you have enough prizes. You're getting the orbs and all that stuff. You're getting a guaranteed SSR ticket. You can play further. There's 5 Kais right here to get, and the higher you get in here, of course, the better your overall ranking would look as well, right, as a response to this. So that is what I implore you guys to do. In fact, that's what I will do. And, of course, you're going to want to definitely grind on the harder difficulties if you can. If you guys were wondering about the best teams for World Tournament, I made a video a while ago, but the general premise is still the same. That video will be at the end of this, so you guys can check that out. I made a video and just 100% same idea, right? So overall, over on DBZ Space, we can actually see where some people are. The number one ranked person has 83 wins already. So that means they've gotten all of the ranking rewards by now. What is that, 79 million points. Some people are really playing hard, right? So what is the cutoff right now? And this will, of course, change as the days pass. I want to see the cutoff for the 10K points, which that's actually going to be kind of far in here, right? Let's go in 50s. That's not too bad. Just for 10K, I'm not going to go all the way to 10K with this. Right now, 1,000 place, 1,001 is at 17 million. So you can kind of see, and that's 23 wins, you can kind of see where this is going, right? So the sooner you pick this up and start, the better. The longer you wait, the harder it's going to be if you care about ranking and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind, guys. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Last little bit, we're going to check out the summon banner for the people that are not initiated with it. It should be right here. Here we go. Guaranteed SSR banner. So this banner used to feature, a lot of cards, but now it looks like it mainly features the featured units that are the World Tournament units. And since there's so many of them, your chances of pulling them are really, really high, as opposed to the other units that are in the banner. Because, I mean, a unit like Mass Saiyan is in the banner. Kale and Caulifla are in the banner. The new physical Boo that came with Ultimate Gohan is in the banner. So they update this. It's flooded with the older World Tournament units, and they're not bad. Most of them are not bad post-Awakening. So keep that in mind. I mean, Gohan, he hasn't gotten Awakening yet. This STR Goku has not gotten it either. This guy hasn't. Cooler hasn't. Boo hasn't. Beerus is okay. Bardock is a sealer, but his cap doesn't really change. Goku and Vegeta GT get a lot better. The support unit stays the same. I think Turles and AGL Bardock are just off the top of my head the best ones you can get. They're really, really good post-Awakening. So anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle content, and I'll keep you guys updated with that. Again, link down below for the Fire Emblem Heroes thing, and if you guys want to make sure that you guys can vote for whoever you want, right? But just wink, wink. I want Marth to win, just not because he's my favorite, but because he hasn't had a new unit since the game launched literally a year ago. So keep that in mind. Show the man some respect. One of the most important / iconic characters in the franchise. So anyways, have an awesome day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy, guys.